hunger, I'm inclined to bite the skin off my fingers. Hives across my back upon the ground floor, felt presence like spirit lingers. Just as I stay inside the aluminum cube, my gift to the world is not listened to, but carefully placed slowly into remission. Incision marks, love telling the tale of how it was, but now how we wished it isn't. Missing my willpower and belligerent mysticisms. We all wish that we could be women. General consensus shot me off from my mission. Every day I walk to the wishing well and throw a penny at full velocity, dropping my velvet human juice from my knuckles, therefore its tint mocks me. Responsibility is still nice when nobody's stopping me.
Nobody's stopping me! I govern screens of love and laughter and last refracting tears from your nearest bastard. Our attention and short reaction, latch and looking out with everything to get it back. Cause I haven't felt the same euphoric experience since I was at risk and equally under attack. Lacking in graphic imagery, so playing traffic under the influence of methamphetamine. Closed casket ceremony for me, body mangled into a statue next to an art piece labeled jealousy. Temporarily damaging others' credibility, unbearably sulking and constantly losing energy. Just to know when you die, high chance that somebody will work out the mathematics. Static cover and selective understanding ran fast enough to be dramatic and tripping over my shoelaces in tandem. Glass shattered and the idiosyncratic panel lit like a Christmas tree. Seems like it's magic, act plastic and people will still mourn over me. I had no chance of picking the music, so they blast Janet Jackson at full blast over the speakers and scream. It never sat right, it never worked correctly in my favor. Sat in the afterlife with my creator, recording past traumatic happenings, tutting its sinful actions, jingling keys to the cash cabin. I savor the moment for I'm charismatically thrown down the metallic stairwell. There will be actions by burning razor blades into my heart-filled farewells. Fully believe distractions for people to be safer and protect those who dress well. The subtraction was promised within the waiver. Distress in my favorite matrimonial damsel. Love and hell, sanctimonious copulations with the angels of death to display how to rebel. You can smell the specific panache in the dark tooth growl, specifically thrown in the towel during the second march. Lost in the world of the council, I cough at the answers I haven't answered yet. Direct connection with my lovable Percocet. Twisting your ankle, closest you'll ever get to being on house arrest. Jump to quick conclusions via a string of text. Said that we had gotten ourselves mixed in with something that would be disastrous. It was never me, I was always the actress. It was always me, I closed the casket. It was never me, I wrote the passage. It was never me, I wasn't sad yet. It wasn't always me, I covered my tracks in. It wasn't always me, I served on practice. It wasn't always me, my hunger got catfished. It wasn't always me, believe. It wasn't always me. 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 Separating brave casual storms, Moses on the valley, brushed teeth with corn, sworn that hope whistled its merry song. Glistening stars upon the mountain's dawn, clipped per grass blade through the lawn, draining the air out of the cabin, hanging on. Oxygen, like esoteric cries throughout the cemetery. Imaginary must have been the wind on Wednesday. Trapped myself in a dark room of the best place. The set names with faces picking battles like dog days. The fog paves through the town of doubt. It's rough and raucous, the old Shaunus hasn't figured it out. Behemoth, the enormous power you needed, destined to be more able to die in a drought. I was in the bunker eating my way through sauerkraut. In the dark pits of the tracking dimension, I walk about and change my route before I finish a sentence. Hope still fills my heart, I pull on the cord causing the tension. No more mentions, blaring calls to attention. slowly swaying, hugging my knees in the recovery position, sitting on top of the BOK mantra, macabre dreaming, cover the errata. Heartstopper, have your wedding cake and eat it, I'm eating the topper. Have a great day blaring for the wars, disgusting and hopeful. Hand grab through the neck and they choked you. Lifeless body floating down the coastal. It's like the happiest people are a day away from going postal. Let it be known, let it be global. The word will spread around your local. Total Chernobyl and clarity saddens me, the more negative words will reach further. Never forget the fire when I burn the burner. Eyes glimmer, it's like getting away with murder. Cursor circling the main objective. Deceptive practices to learn a lesson.
Cannabis silk, ruined the plastic covered couch with milk. I run across the road years after I saw it again. Fun of the disarray, confided in taking the fingernails off of my hands. Really rotund circular life, almost feels too real. I need a second now to catch my breath. I cut words from the newspaper until there's nothing left. Right-wing grifter attitude, rules broken, fixed until I'm dead. Invaded the leading stocks platforms to turn a profit. Blue light blinded, hurting my eyes. Reward for the lost cause, spit my gum out with my mouth frothing. 5 fingers on each hand, search through drawers to speed up suicide. Blindside, fuck finding the ulterior motive. Censored text on a telephone calls that kept my battery and my back corroded. Fresh blood squeezed from the ribbons of skin draping off on my palms, holding up the parts of my body that kept my head strong. Days getting longer and longer, but I want to carry on. Right here, right between my eyes. The message to us all confides in repairing upon demise. I rise from my defective passion, rubbing my eyes bleeding, detected from simple fashion. Slashing movies, blunt object in my hand. Can't stand the things I had to keep putting up with. Can't handle the truth anymore, I handled the recipe sideways. I could be chased and I still wouldn't trip face forward. The pavement scraped my face, blood spills all over the place. Restful wisdom on independence, sentence that don't mark the start of repentance. I will not forgive your urges anymore, your kingdom is not my purpose. Forgiveness from your mouth is classed as worthless to me.
Yo, 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 1, 2, 1, 2, check, check, check. Yo, 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 Ayo, selected memory, custody pops and shit to forget everything that ever happened. The plug pull up at your house with troops and 2 Astons, clear soup, shorty ruthless, feel like Mila Kunis trying to sue Ashton. Tom Cruise action, shit I'm doing so stupid they make you post the lyrics and rehash it. Custom took all the bread out of Sutton Bank and got their budget crashing. Third string QB trying to hut and pass it, I heard they CD once and wish I fucking hadn't. Plug 100 pedophile down just to cut and slash it. Tiger Woods put your head on the tee and start immediately bashing. Shorty in Air Maxes in a trench coat flashing. From the world I felt a sense of true detachment. Get on the track and still hoop with passion. The plug got the same drip as the painted that drew the two just stashing. We had Hooters rolling up in a booth with shorties who matching. Smoking nuke and evade taxes. I'm in the stupor rapping. Goliath grouper in a tank splashing. Shorty bodybuilder, eat 7 steaks to gain mass from it, make the molecules lose attraction. Your crew the trashes. Your dudes relaxing, but the practice what you laxing. Plug cut your bones out and use it for a spoon to play lax with. I heard the tune once and started snapping shit. Lyrics knock your tooth out and leave you bruised or cackling.
You can't double back when you surpass the singularity. You combating the Pharisees to wasting your breath. They're inducing Keith Moon with ketamine. Epistemology severely lacking, shit's beyond parody. Western world torn tapestry. They roll Leviathan to the shores, mining fresh bloody ore. Demon of pareidolia, the choice is yours. Melancholia, born again, I'm holier than thou. Screaming James Brown, try me. Don't take the fiendish minds kindly. Hellhounds ain't finding me. Protection evil eye. Step correct to me and mine. In a past life I was deified. No good times, I'm here for the longest. Shit's bleak, but shorty got me on the heroin chic. Zangief grappled with the grief, slid on gravel with the skin knee. Walk it off, only shed a tear when I saw my father's face. My burden's only water weight, I bite through the pain. Tardigrade in the vacuum of space, vanish without a trace. Schrodinger cat in the Stargate. I'm gone.
or a monkey paw around my neck. Bad spirits will still haunt me until I'm dead. Becoming one immediately after I said, correct the posture, punching down, physically slept. Repeat the question slowly, spell it out for me again. Nasal attributes, hemorrhage, still splitting out the phlegm. No end, no exit, reminded me of being trapped with them. I never did manage to cut the corners of the bread. Yellow teeth, pains in my jaw, so talented, Chiba got me broken the law. I still call it all the things that I used to call it back then. Restful eyes, sunken demise, vengeful people, I still call them my friends. I sigh, the flies step away at my corpse, full venomous marks on my thighs. Infections, sections of a long piece of material grief. Unfortunately, I cannot sit through it, at least I showed up, posed for pictures. Stitch to remove subject out. Cover my face when I frown, growled at my reflection. The message is I can't stand the pounds of pressure. The pounds of pressure, the pounds of pressure, the pounds of detrimental pressure to my health. Puzzle pieces on the staircase to mine the treasure. No half measures, no side effects. Rotting away piece by piece until there's nothing left. Yet again, the world seems the same without my voice. I'm not special, decimal conquest. Featured top searches during the contest. I guess I'm impressed, vested the broken neck on the armrest. Junk mail thrown into the incinerator. Paste the plate of the neighbor's car. Guess that I have some type of anger building up and it has no signs of slowing down. Unkind words thrown at each other and it's yet to happen right now. Right now, right now. Sowing in consequences, I was forever taught. Blessed within prayers until the vocals store. Ring the flannel out, gosh dreaded all sorts. Lithium ion cells drenched underwater. My corrected constant temperature faltered. Sort of figured out the pressure of pain. Would you be interested in feeling the same? Again and again, clean through piles of trash hidden by the worry and doubt to clear your name. Worry within the plaster, I still think about the master. Brain chemistry altered, I saunter. Vicious cries for help, money's a man's game. Drag rage through the planes rushing through. Constant audio-centric traffic pushing in you. The skin cells bursting through the residue. Sick and tired, red flies dry at my face. The 3 maxed out energy bars to keep the pace up. Wasn't worried about anything until I got onto Facebook. The line erasure and confidential information distaste in my mouth. They're not even a palate cleanser would change. It still felt like bruised eyes complimenting my face for a long time. Wrong time of day, sentimentally kept the brace. Missing partial infrastructure cracks align the vase. Disillusion covers the high that I cannot chase. Fully lowercase the legal documentation with permission. All the words slipped out my mouth during splitting my vision. Full accident, representation of dark errors. The full metal get up, determined lies for the lead measure. No pressure, keep light-headed and pull the lever. Hear a pin drop through the bags of feathers, I'm still nauseous. Dread the litmus test, careful and cautious. Distorted visions have me taking extra precautions. Descended proportions, fortunes blessed upon the wrong orphan. No more checking forums, etc. for more portions. Shorten the damage on my organs. Lawful attribute to name your sources. Dartboard with your enemy on at the auctions.
Thought I'd be asked to pass and passive ad desires from master whack. Just stack a DP bleed from actual man and crack. Ceramic extinct had a mask and a patch. Passive his habits, have beneath faggots. Draw mark divine size. Spell shells and hell mine's passion. Matter blast atoms to patterns. Pattern the Protestant panel. Hand of God go slap. Splashing your man up. Trying to brag my fans up. Bound with Bruce Brand up clashes. Working on my next album. You labeled a man he can't just ransom. Could have heads up the cattle pandering disasters. Stones thrown slashes. Idolizing cashes and idle master. You just beg for the hammer. Hash slinging slashes. Slash snacked of any cash rapper, cash plastered, standing back like phantoms after a standard. Spatula made, laid lanes to the fact. Rancid, stupid maneuvers, grouping your groupies. Tell them in that kirk or bring rankers round the cash. Hands up, staring at the god like dad's dancer in the morning. With the coffee or crack, his hand strangle on ponded, yawning, stacked down. The procedure standard.
The devil marched through the Amazon for land he could stand upon. Blood and bones clogged the river, it resembled a flag he brought. Slaughter every vagabond and brave for his battles fought. All mad and now one handed God blocked out the sun. Dropped the atom bomb, now all houses dust. Tried to call out but all drowned in crust. From the fallout I spun crowned in blood. Like look God, how I got it out the mud. Get his head cracked, resemblance of a lost soul. He wandered through the dead black. Conscious uncontrolled, already bled that. Irrational hatred from rags to rapist on his daddy's name. Flew out to African plains with the jet lag. Gravity of the human condition of battered slaves. Moral atrophy, birth anew, but batteries not included with it. Reactor powered nuclear fission. Pursuit of grift and get it back today. They lack in creation.
Look, I'm trapped in a hard place. The harsh face of reality is the line of the clock. Full through traffic, counting on my fingers how long the time will stop. It's not filling these streets and I'm not feeling these beats. Reconcile the atrophy, naked damage to knees. Faint breeze, cool lease in the house that brought me back down to earth. Coerced his sentence backwards on the back end of residual worth. Still, there's no underlying story. These tourists that stuck up visitors are made in Dexter's laboratory. Don't ignore me, I stick out longer than you need. I'll come back for every time that I need more weed. It seems addiction has me wrapped up in a mission to get my head around the joint I smoked up in your kitchen. Stop the pain, listen. The life is sipping from you. The truth is always needed from you. There's no flipping. Trap the broken pigeon in the corner for ones that are more bored of me. All the more of me.
I'm out to see what they bought for me. 52 shotgun shells on a board of Odyssey. The subconscious layer wants to crawl on me. Wake me up and back or shop and slaughter me. The killer closed his eyes cause he didn't want his daughter seen. I wake up through the window, take a glass of water. Dehydration left my stomach in a glass half full situation. Waiting for time, glowing, reciprocated marination. Creation a new earth, slowed down worth $1 to a penny a key. Kalashnikov broken skin, lying in heaven within. Sin, laughing top perfect like acrobat. We will never know what the point of was being laughed at. Dead bodies piling up over Snapchat. Yard cell tripping over picket fences to get back. React to the question, several actions. Cryogenic freezer chamber, looking up with syringe in passion. Failed execution of stories, melancholy hill. I never ran but walked away to get my daily fill.
Slow down son with the ghost of a dead world. Trying to follow the steps with heavy feet. 2 chairs at the kitchen table, the second one's never needed. Black mirror barrier, warm hands rarely meet. Territory claimed by how many trees you can tear down. Kill a forest to print confetti. Burn the Serengeti. Put a big fuck off Costco there with a skyscraper sized car park where I can leave my 7 Chevys. Internet wants you to believe there's no hills left to die on but Zion. Switch like Zygons. Fire from the cold python just to keep my trigger finger warm. Gun smoke and smoke comes in 50 shades of grey. Buy more, consume more. Centipede just bought 50 pairs of J's. God loves a billionaire, swiftly swinging her name. Rigor mortis make a rich bastard stiffly swing from a chain.
Ashes fell on your obituary, grinning when it happened. Hold my head. Wonder if the signs pointed madness, you pray for death. When it hit the summit, seen as tragic. My mind cutting me with grieving thoughts. They packaged down the page, I'm seething arc. Low-key feeling sucked, there isn't much to gain, I'm feeling soft. Brody peeling fast, we need another wave. When it's a lane, turn to fuel for a world of hate. But anyways, my lover prays she stay while I be bitter paid. Nothing changed, why I hold my chest just to check the weight. The men is prayed, God brought him pain, it's just a different way.
Poems, literature, burning a few books on the way. avatars. Balthazar, rupture tone in the abattoir. Good thoughts pass, crashing your Jaguar. Snipping the last remaining cord on the cable car. Of course, like a urinal in a dark void. Freudian slip, consistent, living paranoid. I'm annoyed, can't lift my head up without the use of steroids. Sparks burn the cheap material, the metal joins. Joy to the world, but the world has no joy left. Death wept when I was crawling out the coffin, holding my breath. I need strength, making disguised figures out of my depth. Fell on deaf ears, nobody hearing my cries made me even more upset. Wealth collected through lying 12 and more times. Death of my reaction time. Sometimes I wish I held mine. Intertwined, persistent cosigns. Bullet to the back, describing his height. I would decide if I won't make it home tonight. It's not your decision, the pleasure will be all mine. It's alright, I roam alone, recollected sections after a fight. Devise a plan to defame the vocal look-alike. Favorite weapon, a bike chain after dice game. It's a right shame. Fast-paced action when the lights came. Ashamed of the brave, quick advice. I'll be on the way tonight. Yo, raw dog in existence, no sinning. This a trial by fire, it's flames from the floor to the ceiling. I play pretend what I'm really feeling when I should address it directly with shipping and billing. The performance is bone chilling, me and my clone stone cold grilling. Fuck the world, kill the cop in your head and marry the mission. Shoot your shot with varied ammunition. When the mood to drop, I bury inhibition, carrying tradition. This habitat is haunted, all the ghosts are listening. You can hear the whispers in the air conditioning. Pavlovian friction, it's heat every time I punch in. Two for flinching, high as fuck, turn pre-linguistic. Lady Liberty playing the mistress, posing the most seductive nuclear superposition. I'm ill off the exhale. In this world, you only good as your next sale. Let a critic chirp like a next tail. 420 plays the chemtrail. These coordinates were cursed the first day we dispersed and set sail. It's missed to repel. Peep the wickedest intel from the script that I lifted in hell. And yo, the flow harking back to the origin of mathematics. Hope the porky pigs do the fork in the microwave reenactment. Need more for the masses, made a meek inherit the atlas. Ink ballads, life is but a blink in the madness. Wrote the verse and Mother Earth winked at us. Cross your fingers, hang your dream catchers. Fuck around and find out what the math is. You order that shit, secure the package. Don't hate the player, these are universal tactics. I'ma let the audience clap before this audio gets redacted.
This is me falling asleep on the bus, yelling what at it like a drug addict. This is me slumped over on my seat like a drug addict. This is the glee leaving my eyes, making me look like a drug addict. But that's the best bit about it. I'm a hypocrite about it, you doubt it. I'm sober to death with it. Every sentence I speak begins and ends with references. I'm sober to my own deficit for lack of better explanation. Heaven sent me home cause all the spots were taken, put them on my face, so I can fornicate with men a million times my age and be remembered for what I was put on this earth to do. Finger inching across the finish line like this is what they'll remember me for. This is what they sent me here for. My 4U Reels international tour, forged from the depths of hell, sent up for me to contemplate and play again. This is what they'll remember me for. The 4th week in a row, my phone calling for New York. 4th week of writing formless thoughts in my notes app. Formally assigned the role of doing nothing notable. Formally called the shots when I'm supposed to be yawning. 4th week of being uncomfortably Caucasian. Double speaking to my mates about the war that we're all currently facing, and awkwardly exchanging our numbers that were forced upon us by the new regime. 4th week of walking back from Sainsbury's, my body on the pavement laid astray, being used as an ashtray because no one was looking. No one was. No one was looking for me. The whole time, no one was looking for me. No one, 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 no one. A dead fox is spread across my elephant's memory of my head sniffing sped off as they said would benefit me. Read off and that didn't help. I'm the gossip of the century internally. Heard the dead dogs murmur for eternity. Fervently disagreed with the concept of there being rocks in my head. All my pockets being full of sunshine, all my pencils being full of lead of me, being an excellent leader of me, being a dead-named girl mouth breather, overachiever, sniffing weed out my parents' quiches and reading the daily readers. I've bled effervescent blood but never had a fizzy drink and said everything you could even possibly disagree with. I'm a fossil beneath the earth, hell-bent on unearthing any sense of reason, spelling out the ending for the heathens beneath me. That's my own hand beneath me. That's my own hand. There is being greedy.
Attracting atrophy, everlasting asterisks, a crashing blast, we're cracking acid, extracting and practicing action frantically, attacking acid and clapping your bratty ashy, crashing brads with rashes, flagging down in bats with black and telepathic casters, practical apparatus for hashing out the fascists, divided crafty passive passes through psychoactive parameters in San Fernando Valley, rafting lasting caskets and contaminated grasses, and fagic glass for ghastly shattering in a raspberry man and bloody band and brandishing a shanty mastery, oppressive taxes maxing out the cabins and shackles and caches, madness like the spliff left-handed backing up whatever's actually managed, fixing up the patches, positive and flashing passage, gals inside and contriving a happy sapper, clashing faster than course crashers, throw a rock and hide your hand and prancing with elastic lances over a haptic planet, branching plastic planet, clasping the prayers backpacking through hate and aspery, with nasty and ashy page players, pay the price to pressurized pesticide in sight, the fly sky with concise prize, the cried and fighting with pride, higher pricing up the plight, I'm frying kaleidoscope, prying the tighter besides the slightest slides, power repping, contrived and deriving from crimes, super smashing all of them, the razor bass of rum and the trumpets crumb, you smell like bum, absolutely burning up the suns, overbearing in tropical storms with atmospheric bless, Allah's watching over one, feeding beasts, I need a leaderboard, premium leashes and swords, roaring up the lords, my pores pouring down with love, releasing a probable cause of death to the loftiest dove, I caught California love, substituting off the shoves, we had a ball at prom, cut your lawn and done your only son, a spoonful weighs a ton.
Between the shadows I can amount to anything that I can counter. Christ to heaven, finding common ground to then sending my suicide note through Google Calendar. Well, fresh wisdom like J.D. Salinger, opposites attract, dishonest ukulele like Colleen Ballinger. Stanza running out, words tongue. Understand I cut my nose off to spite my lung, because God knows that I hate that part of my body. Chopped can't spit on you. HD view, it's on the news. Satanic ritual like what they did to Pitbull. To this day, I can't look a Kodak camera in the lens. Take 4 left to the cemetery to make amends. Unusual and crucial, the way that you move to screams and the shooter's dream to get used to. Head is on top of the dartboard. Change name, stop fraud. I still find nothing to live for. Pestilence ruptured like damn voices through walls. Standing tall, telling stories about shin splints after falls. SSRI, the acoustic paneling, discovering cries. I love the same flies that cover me. It's like I died and I'm a walking corpse. Penny for thoughts, wished and boxed within. Purple bruises on my knees and shins. Heavy like static fever. They fall for either. Seething teeth, covering clicks. 15 seconds in the manuscript. Read several back to front. We know not to call him a cunt to his face. Lack of sleep had me so lost. I need to find my place.
Scattered away from Earth, looks in need of a new floor plan. War expanded psychological economy. We won't even write folks. Smile widest in the wild, there's no certain type of white folks. Just like how we all waited 2,000 nights for the moon and the line right over the bodega limelight. A hermetic position connection, airtight, might combine to the purest lies, stress white. Writing inside of fire typos, this on fabrication, life encasing, tailing my fast switch. Babies being bailed out, establishments entering the number bracket. From there you can never teach a distance bond to reach out. It was a name who gave Satan a brand to be with thunder. Zeal with salt, I'm the witch hunter. Your sentence is a desert by God, I swear it slams a hammer, a bump on the bitch desk. Was born with 2 flames, third blue when the third hand came drafting. Games better to be played at night as a mood lasts and a hunt preludes to made the onslaught. Your food and food for thought. Time had to unwind and walk, the sky flew better. Chewing forever, eating China walk. Spawn daughter chills, climbing anxiety, glide with a kite type of withdrawal. Wayne's better the last flood. Boys became men through the black muck. Terracotta bath of mud, burn slavery conduct. Be 160 ounces honest. Narco terrorism, profit at night, lacking SunTrust. Holding thick guns for the type of Russian blood. Falling the floor strip, house finding out my skin tough. It actually conducted roughness by vaulted street light, band humming love, buzzing you in the block. On paper the way funds coming, it looks good, I promise. With all those numbers they created, picking from an elliptic stock. Grew in size quite large, my affair with patience and fair exchange. Apprehensive maintenance and denied persuasive favors. Stars are a type of quiet far to the point rumors you can't chase it. But I bet they plummet down. Clients touch barriers, crowds make shit for players to hit. Legislators get paid to bury their faith with new law carry. Lawfully picking the blackest berry. If the story you make at least alone it, what's the hurry? Your shortens up. Your curiosity, the explanation that's proof on the way out. School of Impossible Brigade. I have a cadence out of whack, demeaning needing a wave to get out of class. Some greater than clay mask. I loosen them and wait unattached. Wave cap and two-tone black slums, fair waivers. Slump with rats, drunk from labor. Awake, not even seeing much. The oasis leaning on the crushed love goes dust after it caters. My exit varies to be categoric at times to favor.